This happened to me when I was 19. I'm a little over 21 now. I can still remember this very clearly because of how creeped out I felt. I was a bit hesitant to write this out for the internet at first, but getting it out may help, even if just a little bit. I was one of those people that loves gaming conventions. I go to every convention I had the chance to go to, and sometimes even meet some of my online friends. Though my parents weren't always thrilled at the idea of me going on interstate drives, but a plane ticket was too expensive. The convention I was at was great, and it was now the day to drive back home. But when I set off, I soon realized the traffic was awful. I decided to take the long way to avoid the traffic. It was a little over a 12-hour drive. Goodness, where's to drive? Oh, goodness, I don't have a license for this country. I can drive in the UK, but not very well. Escape to read messages? No. Let this be a little public service warning to all of you. I'm going to stop the car first. I can get out of the car. I'm going to put the handbrake on. And now I'm going to get off the road. And now I'm going to read my text messages. Right, what can we read about? Anyway, actually, before we read about, let's just admire the scenery while I say hello. Hello! Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fears to Fathom. Over a year ago, I played the first episode of this, and then ages ago they released the second episode. And it took forever, but I finally bought it. Don't mind me, just doing my business. Spooky white van man. Right, can I crouch to hide? Oh, I can apparently press control to do that again. Right, what can we read about here from Aidan Williams? We got tickets, I think this is supposed to say. I'll see if I can get the car, let you know. Finally going to take the taking the dog on a walk. Okay, the plan is set. You're getting the car. Ash can't come. I'll get the skateboard too. Saw this really cool skate park nearby. Where are you? Almost there. Don't see you. Peach shirt. It was fun. I had a good time. Thanks for joining me. Are you sure? You sure driving all the way back? I don't really have a choice now. I could have left tomorrow morning. Give me a call when you get back to your cave. I'm not sure if it'll be this lifetime. Stuck in the biggest traffic jam of the century. Funky, licious tunes. Don't know if you can hear that or not. It's not too good here either. I think it's the people from the convention. That's it. I'm rerouting here. Alright then, can I read the other ones? From Dad. You called? Yes, I think I'm going to that convention. Could I get your car for 5 days? With whom? Adian, that internet friend. He's a nice guy. No, you're not doing a 10-hour drive by yourself. Well, I've already made up my mind. I'll drive you. Why don't you understand anything? We'll talk when I get home. Well, so much for that. Drive safe. Don't forget to call me. You got it. What's this? Is it like an option for you to contact somebody else? Like send a contact detail or something? I don't know. Right! Enough piddling about. Let's actually get back on the road. Well, we didn't get off the road, but you know, we did muck about. I must say, this is a lot more ambitious than the first one, because goodness, I can pick up a real pace. Isn't there a stereotype that all American roads have really low speed limits on them for some reason? I don't know what that sign said. It probably said I'm going too fast. It probably said I needed to slow down before I murder a squirrel. Oh gosh, I can't text and drive at the same time. Let me just pull off the road a little bit. There we are. Straighten myself out a bit, trying to crash into this tree. There we go. Sorry, I don't mean to be so responsible. Where did you reach? Still about 6 hours away from the city, got stuck in a jam. Yes. I was trying to make some toast and everything went a bit wrong. Right, my father's not going to be very pleased about the fact that I've just screwed up the front of his car. But never mind. Right then, let's continue our little journey. So does the majority of the game take place in the car then? Presumably. Also, presumably not, because, oh no, I need some fuel. I need to acquire some petrol. Nearly halfway through the drive, I realised I was low on gas. You drove for 6 hours without running out of gas. Goodness, what are we driving? An electric car? Very efficient vehicle. Alright then, I need to find a petrol station. Or a gas stop, as I think it's sometimes referred to, in these more local parts. I'll reply when I get to the petrol station. I need to be responsible about this. I can't be accused of setting a poor example on the internet. As if anyone pays attention to what I do. Giddy yarn. Where is this blasted gas stop station? So presumably the majority of the game takes place in the car, but a gas stop. Giddy yarn. What is your car made out of? Chrome? Giddy yarn. Sorry, let me just get my. Let me just scoot my way around here. Man, like this car has the turning circle of a barge. Alright, let me just leave the car sort of there. That will probably do. Alright then. I didn't mean to do that. Pressing control gets you back in the car. Can I stop crouching, please? I wasn't this short before. I've somehow managed to crouch and I can't stand up. Oh dear. Oh, it's C. Right, sorry, I thought it was controlled. It's not. Alright then. Can I fuel my vehicle? Is that a thing that I can do? Where's the fuely bit? Where's the bit where the fuel goes in? I don't know, on British cars they're normally about here. This one doesn't seem to have a filler cap, however. Maybe it goes straight in the engine. I don't know. Maybe it goes in the boot. Maybe I drink it. Maybe I need to go inside and ask first. Oh, there's a person in there. Okay. I actually think that we're not going to spend much time in the car because it's called Hitchhike, so presumably that means the car's maybe going to get stolen, perhaps, and we're going to have to hitchhike our way back, which is going to be fun on a Christmas bun. Hello. Why are you limbering up as if you're about to run a marathon? Calm down, my friend. Alright then, let's have a wee poke around and see what we have. Anything I recognise? Chocolate bar. Chips. How very unique. Giddy on, you spooky man. Take your spooky, weird, Playmobil person animations and leave at once. Right, what does this say? Told you to take that flight. It's going to be late when you get back. Hope you're feeling alright. I am alright. What's this? Oh, I got an achievement for reading all of the text messages. Right, here's large volumes of booze. Am I the only person who thinks it makes no sense they sell booze in a gas stop? Like, surely the one thing you don't want people to have in a car is alcohol. But what do I know? Alright then, never mind. Can I have any of these things? Press G to throw. I am not pleased with the quality of this product. Can I throw other things? Can I throw bottles? Can I chuck some bottles? Right, can I actually find a glass one? Oh, maybe this isn't beer, actually. Maybe this is squash or fruit juice or energy drinks. Something like that. No, this is definitely wine and beer. Goodness. Making out. I didn't want the milk. What did that say? Vegan milky. How can you... Oh, maybe it's like almond milk or one of those things. Right, let's not get into a debate about that. Let's just speak to this portly person. Hello, can I get $10 on pump 2? Giddy on, when was this made? A long time ago, if you could get a whole load of fuel for $10. All sorted. Thank you. You have an oddly detailed face. You head into the bridge by yourself? Someone pulling up outside. The bridge? The Norwood Valley Road, I mean. Not a lot of people head down there this time of year. Why not? Be careful. What do you mean? For about a century now, many people have gone missing down there. And people who went looking for them have never returned. How spooky. Locals say the Norwood Valley monster had torn them up and hung them upside down from trees. Exciting. Well, thank you for the gas. If you don't mind, I'm going to leave now. This looks happy. Get an ice cream today. Yes. Very happy and joyous. Much more happy and joyous than everything else I have to deal with. That's the van that passed us earlier. We didn't pass it because I was slightly too busy reading text messages at the time because I was being a responsible person. Right. Never mind. Can I speak to you? What do you have to say for yourself, friendly person? You heard about the Norwood Valley monster. How's your night going? Or where are you headed? That combination of that hair and that glasses are a very iconic image. Not going to talk about what they're iconic of. He just looks at me. You don't need to get this close. The Norwood Valley Monster. Do you know anything? Big mistake. Oh no, have I ruined the game? Have I made a big boo-boo by mentioning the monster? And one more thing. If you see a woman in white or a blue gown trying to get a ride, do not stop. Just step on the gas as hard as you can and run her down. She's my ex-wife and I'm really sick to death of her. If you could knock her over, that would really help me out. Oh, sorry. Who is she? Some people say that she died in a car accident there on prom night. Some say that she seeks vengeance after she was murdered. Regardless, she's out for blood. Whatever you do, never ever, under any circumstances, pick up a hitchhiker. Those people out there on the roads, putting their thumbs out, they ain't what you think. They just ain't. Spooky pooky. Please don't murder me later. Right. Okay then. That's interesting. You drove through the bushes, you silly man. That's interesting. So I'm not the hitchhiker. There are other hitchhikers about. Interesting. Alright then. What did he do to my car? He was standing by my car. What did he do to it? Also, I parked the car here. If I parked the car somewhere else, would he have had to animate to a different place? Animate? Move, I meant. Because that means the animation is going to be a bit more advanced than I expected it to be. I don't know if you'll find a shop out there. So we're out of dog food. Could you bring some for me, Milo? Oh, I need some doggy food. Need some doggy food. Right. Hang on, friendly people. I need to buy some doggy food. I need to go back inside and get some doggy food. Plus, I don't really want to be near that car at the minute because I feel like that man came along and just wiped his bum all over the handlebars or something. Right. Can I buy some doggy food, please? Do you have any of that here? You got pump too, thank you. Dog food. Now, what if this looks like dog food? That says apple chips. I don't think dogs eat cucumbers. Cucumbers. Coconuts, Phil. Idiot. Sorry, I'm getting all my words muddled. Where's the dog food? This is all drinks of some sort. Sorry, I'm trying to be a responsible young person, idiot. Teenagers don't have a very good reputation, so I'm trying to improve it by being, you know, not drinking and driving, not texting and driving, actually obeying my mother, that sort of thing. Where's the dog food, for crying out loud? No, that's toilet paper. Doggy food! Can I have some doggy food, please? That'll be $5. Pay, please. You wouldn't really think you'd need dog food in, like, emergency amounts of dog food. You'd imagine, you could just, like, you know, give him some sort of human food or something. But, oh, for good boys and girls, Pat's doggy food. Oh, I like this stuff. It has cheered me up inordinately. Alright, can I put it in the boot? I'll put this in here. Not really, no. I don't know if that will stay in there, but it's about my best bet at the moment. Alright then. Let's get back on the road. Oddly, my fuel warning light is still on. Oh, I didn't look. I didn't look. I didn't look before I pulled out. Oh dear. I'm not sure why, but at first I went on without getting gas. Right. I should have stopped by the gas station. I did stop at the gas station. Sorry. Where I come from, i.e. the UK, the back that up. Where I come from, paying comes at the end. It seems in America, maybe you pay in the beginning, like you say, can I have $10 of gas, and then you like go to the pump, and then you can like put in $10 of gas into your car. Idiot. How the hell am I going to reverse this thing back onto the forecourt with enormous difficulty? Is the answer to that question. This was a big mistake. Maybe that's how it works in America. Here, you just turn up, you get out, you put your petrol into your car, and then you go inside and pay. Maybe in America they sort of invert the system. Sorry, can I just get out for a second and just see how far away we are? Because I feel like this could take longer than anticipated. No, it's idiot. No, it should be alright. Let me just back this up a bit further. There we are. You have to press forward first before the car will actually move. Right, I do wish I could turn around and see a rear view mirror or something. What on earth is that on the top of my ceiling? Can you see that? It's like a little green foliage that's stuck to the roof of the car for some strange reason. Right. There we are. Now, let me just try and angle this up a little bit. Where's pump 2? I better get out and check and find that first. Right. Yeah, because, I mean, our system does have the disadvantage. Okay, here's pump 2. Our system has the disadvantage that you can have what is colloquially known as a bilking, which is a very weird word. What it means is someone that turns up to a petrol station, puts petrol in their car, and then drives off without paying. I think I just had a crash. Or a fender bender, as I think they're sometimes referred to. Would this car turn? Kitty aunt. Its turning circle is sharper going backwards than it is going forwards. Kitty aunt. I guess the reason it's got such a poor turning circle is because you've only got to make light bends on the actual road. Kitty aunt. I'm not going to pass my driving test with this rate, am I? Right, kitty aunt. Can I turn the lights off at all? I can blow the horn to tell them I've smashed into their petrol pump. Alright, can I do this? Car parked a little too far at first. Really? Just by a smidgen I might agree with you. Alright. Back this up and have another go at this. Oh dear. Do a handbrake turn. Pull the bum end of this thing back in a bit. Oh dear. Right, give me a minute. Let me get this working because I appreciate this isn't very fun to watch. Expert bit of parking if I do say so myself. Right, can I do this now? There we are. Kitty aunt. Oh dear. I filled the tank and I was off to road again. Oh, kitty aunt. I'm not very bright. Oh, actually, I tell you what I should do. Actually, before I drive off, we can do this as a test. Is my doggy food in here? Yes, it is. All right then. We have securely contained all of the dog food, and now we can begin our journey. Kitty aunt. Sorry, I didn't know about the American system of paying first, and I assumed because we just sort of walked in and said that we wanted some gas, that it would do automatically. Being on the road, you do realise one thing. Monsters truly do exist. And every single one of them looks just like you and me. Yeah, the monsters that text while they're driving and cause accidents that get people killed. But, you know... Oh, I don't want to keep stopping and starting. I'm going to have to stop eventually, for the sake of actually answering these things. Surprisingly, there was dog food at the gas station. You don't need to pay me for it. It's not expired or anything, is it? Probably. I don't know. Some of the people in the store looked expired. Right, thank you. I love that the headlamps don't come on until you're going about 20 miles an hour. I think that's a wonderful feature of this Cadillac or whatever it is we're driving. I don't know. It's got that stereotypical American car look to it. You know, what every oh no, I've got to overtake someone. What every irritating college jock drives in your classic American, well, slasher, really. Which is nice, because they're usually one of the first people to die, which is fun on Christmas bun. Okay then, this is actually proving to be slightly advantageous, because I can follow him for the sake of following his lights. Or at least I could before he raced away at 12 times the speed of light. Speaking of lights, could I have my lights back, please? Oh no. This is very difficult. Can I, like, get out and have a look at the front lights and see if I can mend them? I do not know. What happened to the lights? I don't know. They seem to be on, but I can't turn them on. Oh dear. Alright then. Let's have another week out of this. It's really difficult to see. Oh, huzzah! Huzzah and hooray! What the sun was that? I think that was just a bit of roadkill. My father would be very cross at me if I think I've dented the front bumper, I've dented the back bumper, I've also killed the lights, and I've set the radio station to something he doesn't like, and he's probably not going to be able to turn it back now that I have glued the dial. Haha. Hilarious teenage pranks. Right, giddy out. This road is a bit narrow. Maybe the car's just a bit wide. I don't know. Alright then. Oh, goodness. We've run out of road. Oh, this must be the bridge they spoke about. Let's careen across it at maximum speed. It's a big old bridge. Are we going to meet a spooky pooky person on this bridge somewhere? I should probably be a bit more over to this side in case another car comes along and tries to run me down. I can hear something, I'm just not quite sure what it is. It sounds a little bit like running water. Oh, it's the static of the radio. Driving at night is really therapeutic for me. Well, at least it used to be. Yeah, presumably before this little horrific adventure occurred. Goodness, we've had a real change of location, haven't we? You sure this doesn't work? No. Oh gosh, slow down, slow down, slow down. I can't see where I'm going. Get out. This is very scary. This car was made by British Leyland. Who am I kidding? It would have broken down before we began if it was made by British Leyland. Can we shut that off, please? It's being a little disturbing. I think I'd rather just enjoy the peaceful dark night rather than that spooky sound. That's a beautiful. Oh goodness! Nearly ran over a Peter Rabbit. I do apologise. It's a beautiful moon. It's all a bit spooky though. It's all a bit dark. What is that? Oh, it's another bridge. Sorry. For some bizarre reason, I mistook the shadow for a massive fish flying through the dark sky. Dear oh dear. There's this very weird thing about that night. Oh no, some tears have fallen. I saw two big logs in the middle of the road blocking the way ahead. I'd better get out and with my enormous strength move them out of the way. It almost seemed as if someone had deliberately put them there. I didn't think much of it at the time. They were heavy, but I was big and strong and I could move them out of the way. We haven't really moved them far enough. Whoa. I'm moving them with my shins, which is a heck of an achievement, I must say. They don't seem to want to go forwards, they seem to want to go backwards, which is a pain in my neck, because the car's in the wrong place for that. This is absolutely gorgeous. The ever so slightly pixelated style of it, the slightly VHS filter, works very nicely. Alright then. Oh no. Giddy out. The car wouldn't start. What's wrong with it? What have I done to it? I don't know, I'm not a mechanic. We're gonna have a puzzle. Well, great. Now I can't drive for 2 reasons. Oh dear. And just like that, I was stranded in the middle of nowhere with no phone service. What do you mean? Oh, there's no service. There's been like a little service bar behind my fatuous features that you haven't been able to see, and I'm sorry about that. It says no service now. Oh no, I best take the dog food with me. I would be lying if I said I didn't feel a slightness of unease. Well, if I'm going to die, I better take a snack with me. Oh dear, throughout my life I was told not to take rides from strangers. Let's reference another good game that's a bit like this one. But at that moment, I had no choice. It's weird, isn't it? I'm scared to think how long it would take for someone to pass. I think it would be better just to sleep in the car, frankly. I think that's what I would do. 10:32 PM. Yes, it's weird. We're always told, like, you know, don't accept rides from strangers. But it's weird with that car, that gas stop service employee. Even he was like, he was more like, don't give rides, not just don't accept them. Where's the car? Hello, friend. Hello, hello, hello. Pure evil. I must be. I survived being run over by a car. I don't understand how someone could leave another human being stranded like that. Maybe because he got the same warning I got earlier. Kitty. I genuinely thought I was going to die. I genuinely thought I was going to die. Somehow I didn't, though. Alright then. 10:43 PM. Secondary car? I love that I'm not actually getting any further down the road. I can still see the headlights over there. Alright, fair enough. I think I'd have frozen to death by now. I mean, I don't know where we are. Maybe it's a warm night. But I really think that sleeping in the car would be a better idea. Maybe like walking back to the bridge. Because that wasn't too far back. Another car! I think. Maybe. Yes. Can you see it there? Just off to the edge, like 2 of the lightest possible pixels. Maybe it's not coming towards me, maybe it's just me being able to see my car a little easier. I don't know. I guess I better start walking. This is very atmospheric, I must say. Very nicely done. The fact that I've got this big old bag of doggy, what do they call it in America? Kibble. That's the word they use in America to describe this stuff. We never use that word over here. I don't think this is quite what the developers intended. I get the impression you were meant to leave this behind or not buy it in the first place. Oh dear. Yeah, kibble is one of those weird words. Because so often is the case between like English and American English, is that we have just a word for something and then they have a more descriptive word for it. Like we call it pavement and they call it sidewalk, because it's at the side of the road and you walk on it. They have a more descriptive term for it. But then there are weird times when the Americans have an ordinary word for something, like kibble, but we don't actually use that word. We just use a more descriptive term, like dog food. It's weird. You'd think it would all be all one way or all the other way. You wouldn't imagine it would be a bit of both. Imagine if you were actually walking down a road like this. Sorry, that's the end of Phil's linguistic class. Sorry. The thing I find scariest about walking down roads like this, it's just thinking, what would you do? Just imagine you're walking down a road like this and all of a sudden a maniac runs towards you screaming. What do you do? Do you run? Do you try to get away from him? Do you stand your ground and freeze and hope he'll just run by you? Do you try and fight him? I don't know. You're just having the silence of the night shattered by a maniac screaming at you and running towards you. I find a rather disturbing thought. Maybe that's one of the best bits about these sort of dark and spooky environments. There's seldom anything actually scary there, but your mind makes its own demons and you kind of create your own scary place to live. I'm genuinely surprised another car hasn't come along by now. Frankly, I'm running out of drivel to talk about. But, we must be getting near home by now. We only had another 6 hours worth of driving ahead of us. I'm sure after a 20-minute stroll we've almost made it home. I've invented a game to keep myself amused while we walk. No moon out, what a night. Even lightning bugs have dimmed their light. What a perfect night to get run over, and there's no moon at all. Going on. I'm sorry, what? I had a car crash and I died. Alright, goodness, you've translated lots of different things. That's cool. Right, so basically, upon travelling about 1,200 miles down that road, I got bored and decided to look up a walkthrough. One of the advantages of not getting around to playing this for ages is that the walkthrough has actually been put up. A pretty decent one. And it said that you are actually supposed to get a ride off one of the cars that passes you where your car breaks down. You're not supposed to just walk off into the distance, you're supposed to just sort of sit and wait for a car to come. Not just walk into the wilderness and die. You're supposed to just sit there and wait for a car to come. So, I restarted the game because there's no like menu where you can you can't even quit the game. Which is shut up. Thank you. You can't even like quit the game. You have to go into like the Steam overlay to shut it down, which is interesting. So yeah, I quit the game and restarted it, and I was just getting us back to where we were. I just finished up fueling the car, and I was just pulling out of the gas station, and then seemingly I got rear-ended by somebody and had a car accident and died. So hello again. So that was interesting and unexpected, but never mind. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do what I was trying to do before. Get us back to the point where the car breaks down, and then we can just sit by the car and wait, rather than wandering off into the darkness like big stupid Phil tried to do. Right, give us a moment. I noticed there's another road here. Can I just get out and have a look at this for a second? Just because I'm curious. I noticed this earlier when I was driving by. There's another pathway here. Does this go anywhere? Goes to a little gate. Can I open this gate? No, it would seem not. That is a shame. There's a nice bit of detail in the world rather than just being an endless boring road. But it's a shame that I can't get in. Alright then. Let me get us back to the car breaking down, and then we can see if we can actually hitchhike across. I think what went wrong is because I was walking down, the cars weren't reaching me. I think the cars are probably programmed to drive by your car, but then they probably despawn after a while, or maybe one just sort of comes to the car and then stops and waits for you to interact with it. But however it happened, so let's get on with dealing with it, shall we? Sorry. Hopefully we won't get a car accident. I swear, there's a man there's a man in them bushes, and he just walks to the side and disappears. Just power slide in here. Lovely. Actually, that was pretty smooth. Actually, I've got to admit, that was pretty decently done. Alright then. Yeah, I swear there's a man waiting in them bushes. It's all very weird and creepy. Right, there we go. So there's that car, which seems to pull out in front of you. I think that was the car that killed me last time. I think it's also the car that I encountered earlier when the light started to flicker and die, and I was trying to overtake him but couldn't because he was going too fast. Right, presumably we missed him the first time because I was screwing about not realising I needed to pump the car. So, never mind. Alright. See what I'm going to do. Haha, I'm going to do something sneaky. No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to do something sneaky. I was going to put these logs back across the road in order to stop anyone from driving past me. That way they would have to stop in order to help me with the car. Alright then. It seems like I am not supposed to just walk off into the great dark wilderness, and I am supposed to just sit here and wait. Alright then, I suppose we'll sit here and wait for a while and see whether a car comes. Hello, friend. Goodbye. Not friend anymore. Oh no, you are friend now. You have stopped. Thank you very much. I appreciate your Samaritan gesture. Now, let me discover exactly how ugly you are. Oh, it's you! You're the girl from the gas station. I love that he's still doing this, even though he's not driving anywhere. Thank you for stopping. I didn't think anyone would stop for me here. Thank you for stopping. What are you trying to do out here? My car has broken down. I can't call for help. There's no phone service. Do you think I could get a ride? Where are you headed? To the nearest store where I can call for help. Thank you very much. Will you wait until I get my stuff? Hurry up and throw it in the back. I won't be here for long. Alright. What a charming man. I wonder whether that means there's a sort of two different endings you can get. Because I repeated what I did the first time. I repeated talking to him about the monster, and he said, big mistake. So I wonder whether perhaps if you don't talk to him, you get a slightly different ending, whether he perhaps decides to murder you or not murder you, based upon certain decisions that you make. An interesting element of these games, however, is that the stories are supposed to be narrated by the person that survives them, which means that you know that your person, the person that you play as, doesn't die, which is always interesting. There are always some ways in which you can get yourself killed, as we proved, by getting myself rear-ended. You wouldn't really think that would cause an accident, because we weren't going that fast. We were only going like 30 miles an hour with some airbags and stuff. You'd imagine it would be alright. But then again, I guess car safety wasn't then what it is now, whenever then is. I hope he waits long enough for me to get the doggy food. I love that I'm also not even going to lock the car or anything. I'm going to take the skateboard as well, because this is such an important item to take with me, because nobody in their right mind could cope with that in owning a skateboard, could they? Right, Gideon, you can tell I've never been on one of these things. Right then, let me go and get the dog food. And then, you know, mate, if you'd get out and help with this, it would go faster, you know. If he complains about how long this has taken, then we can just say that. I have my comeback fully prepared. Right then, let's chuck this in, along with the rest of my various bits and pieces, and hope that he doesn't steal it all. Okay, I don't think I can shut the tailgate, but it's alright. Can you help me get my stuff? You need to hurry, I don't have all day. I'm finished. What? I'm finished. Yeah, fine. Do I have to ask him for help? Presumably not. It's not safe to get out yet. And you're expecting me to get out, aren't you? Right, I'm finished. I'm finished. Why can't I get in the car? I get it, aren't. I'm not very good at this game, am I? Do I need to... Did I leave something in the car? I thought I got all the items. Did I leave anything behind? Did I need to, like, shut the bonnet? No, I can't shut the bonnet. Did I leave anything in there? Oh, I did. Oh, a hat. Goodness. I'm so glad I didn't leave that behind. It's not that you can pick those up in a dollar store. Goodness sake. Right. Have your frickin' hat. I'm see if we can get in the car now. No, I still can't get in the car. Why can't I get in the car? Do you want me to, like, tidy it up a bit more? Why wouldn't you shut the blasted tailgate, or whatever you call this thing? I'm done. There we are. I'm done. Finally. Now hop in. Be quick. Giddy on. Finally. Sorry, this has been a bit of a journey. And not as much of a geographic journey as it was meant to be. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. It's so weird sitting on the right-hand side of a car and not being in the driver's seat. Sorry. Living in the, Alright, no, I'm not in control. You're just veering off the road for no particularly good reason. Gideon, it's just like rides with strangers. So won't you tell me who you are, and where are you going? I was driving home, and that car broke down on me. Jason. What? My name's Jason. You have the social skills of a Marmaduke. Right, what actually is a Marmaduke? Sorry, just random thing. It's just a random stupid word I say from time to time, but I've no idea what a Marmaduke is. I have a funny feeling it's a name, actually, rather than an animal. Yeah, apparently it's an Irish name. Right, never mind. Never mind my dreadful joke. My name is Holly, and I am hoping to not die tonight. You make my dreams come true, crazy person, and not murder me, please. Thank you. I appreciate your sacrifice. You're really lucky I happen to be on this side of the town tonight. I must say, you are a brave young woman. How is that? Do you have any clue what happened to your car back there? I think it was the battery. Are you sure? It's pretty old. Why did the evil spirit get in the car and get all screwy with the electrics? The little gremlins get in my car. I wonder who put them there. So what do you think about what he told you at the gas station? I didn't listen to a single word. He kept me out. He's funny. Idiot tells that to every person travelling down here. I love that you're in there that much that you know that. Left mouse button to talk. Oh, I can do this now, can I? Okay. So is it true? What? The monster? Let's see. I've never seen a monster. What? I've never seen the monster for myself, but there are some things. And I'm afraid your car breaking down could have been one of them. Listen, I don't want to sound like that moron, but just remember this. You don't bother them, and you won't be bothered. I wasn't trying to bother them. I was just driving down the road. I didn't realise that I hadn't paid the toll, and in recompense they blew my car up. I'm sorry for being a jerk to you before. I'm not the best with people. I hadn't noticed. And I say that as a man with very poor social skills myself. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. The knockout drugs have finally come into play. 12:08 AM. After a little bit of small talk, he dropped me by a motel. Apparently they offered roadside assistance. Besides, I thought I could use a little rest. Be careful, there are all kinds of people out there, he said ominously before leaving. Goodbye, and thank you. Did he leave all my stuff here? I reckon that he did. Is my hat there? Yes, it is. Good. Wouldn't it be a travesty if there was a, if I'd lost my hat? What? Not approved for occupancy? I think this basically means the building's, like, dilapidated, and it's falling apart and it needs to be amended. The man was putting out the creepiest vibes imaginable. He looks like the twin brother of the other bloke we were talking to. What? Gal need a room to shack up for the night. What are you talking about? I'm only going to be here for a few hours. How much is the room? $40 for a single. Pay cash only. What is this, a takeaway? Then again, maybe back in those days it was a bit more reasonable to be cash only. Room number 9 over there. Talk about the car. Must I? $90. Tommy will take care of it next thing in the morning. Alright. Goodness, this is such an expensive trip and I've barely gone anywhere yet. Good, I'll let Tommy know. And one last thing. Try not to wake the other guests. They might not take very kindly to it. Alright. Fair enough. I have a funny feeling I recognise that photograph, and if it's who I think it is, then what the hell is it doing here? And if it's not who I think it is, then don't worry about it. But, I'll shut the door so you don't get chilly. Can I take my stuff with me? No. Alright, presumably need to find the room first. Presumably this is Tommy's tow truck. What does this say? Big Mac. Tommy Mac is presumably his name. Or possibly Mac is just a stage name. Who knows? Who can understand the decisions that these people make? Alright, let me scamper a bit for the sake of going a bit faster. So there's lots of different rooms here with lots of different numbers, and I could bash on the doors of many of them. Oh goodness, I really want to go in here. I couldn't just go into any room. What, you mean, oh, did you shut it? Oh, I thought that was the person inside that shut it. I wanted to go and invade and investigate and make sure they were alright. Just being a friendly neighbour. I wasn't trying to steal stuff to make up for some of the enormous losses I've incurred in this little adventure. Oh, finally. What? Where did you reach? Why are you not picking up? What do you mean reroute? You alright? Yada yada yuti. Okay, so some messages are getting through to me, but not a lot is getting through to them. But it's alright. I am alive. Somehow, I'm genuinely amazed I haven't died yet. Apart from the fact that I did die earlier, but don't worry. It was nice and warm inside, and there was that painting again. Goodness. Except there was a smell, a type of musky smell you get from old houses. There's no mattress? I couldn't have I'm sorry. What? Hello? Room service. I wish to have the rest of my room constructed, please. Shut up. Goodness sake. Stop it with that cantankerous. Hello? What are you doing in here? You scared me. Yeah, very funny. Why do you look like Jerry Lewis? Right. I'm Tommy, room service here at Roadway Inn, the finest stop over in Norwood. What are you doing in here? Oh, you know, cleaning stuff. I'm supposed to be in this room. I'm going to have to ask you to step outside while I make the room. Okay, fair enough. Oh my word! That is a terrifying set of facial features. Man, you look just like someone I used to know. That is uncanny. You don't look like Jerry Lewis when you get closer. You look scary. You look scary. All right, then I'll go and get my stuff. He's going. I thought I was going to get murdered by a demon on the road. Or by the man in the car. I didn't think I was going to get murdered by Tommy. Please, escort me back to my room. No, don't leave me. Tommy's going to murder me. Oh, this is going to take forever. What? We need me some energy. Oh, you can carry 2 things at a time. I forgot I had 2 hands. Sometimes I'll do that because I'm dumb. Right then. Should we go and see exactly how messy Tommy has made my room? Hi again. Thank you for putting the mattress down. I appreciate that. You can leave now. It's alright. He's probably waiting for his tip, isn't he? Giddy on. I don't think what kind of a tip he's going to give me by the end of this. Right. Never mind. None of that. Let me transport the rest of this stuff back, and then we'll see precisely how quickly I get myself murdered. Giddy on. Floating dog food. It really was worth the $5 I paid for it. It's weird, the price of the fuel seems really low, which implies this is a long time ago. And judging by all of the everything really, I'd assume this is probably in, I don't know, maybe the 90s? Yeah, I'd say I'd probably date this in the 90s. But obviously this is like a little bit more advanced than the 90s. Like maybe 15 years too advanced with the 90s, but never mind. Right. Oh dear. Let's see what happens with Mr. Man over here. If I can even get onto the blasted veranda. Right. I put my stuff away. Would you like to leave now? Had a word with Joe about the situation. How? I've been walking between here and Joe for the past 3 minutes, and I ain't seen you move once. What is wrong with these people? What? What are you on about? But don't you worry, it's safe here. I've got to get to your car. Also, the room's phone is not working. If you need anything, just ask at the front desk. Alright. We've been trying to get it fixed, but we haven't been seeing enough guests lately. You have a good night. He actually left. I'm impressed. I can't lock the door, which makes me rather sad. I didn't need it. I didn't really. I feel like I need some. I need something at this point. What's this? And is it copyrighted? It's Superman cartoon that I don't have time to sit here and watch, despite the fact that I'm curious to find out exactly how much of it is in here. This is actually a decently stocked hotel room, to be honest with you. I've been in much worse than this, which is the scary thing. Have a bath? No. And I haven't known nothing else. Why is there no mirror in here? There's no sink either. I can't wash my hands after, afterwards. I have to do it in the sink, except in the tub. In fact, there's no taps there either to turn the water on. I am very confused by this place. Right, never mind. Let's just go to sleep. Let's just go to sleep. I can hear noises. Like little rats running round. Hello. Do you mind going away? Call it a foresight, but there was something very off about this place. Oh, you've only just realised that. I realised it about, I don't know, 40 minutes ago. I couldn't help shaking the feeling that something wasn't right. You think I'm going out there? Yeah, right. I'm going to go hide in the bath. Shut the door. I'm definitely going to go hide in the bath. Hide in the bathtub. A hot cup of coffee could help, I thought to myself. Yeah, because that'll help me sleep, won't it? How am I going to get a hot cup of coffee? Hello? There's no one there. That's good. Has Tommy's car gone? Yes, he has. Goodness. So much from going first thing in the morning. He's gone in the middle of the night. Maybe I'm beginning to warm to Tommy. Maybe he's not quite as bad as I thought. His car seems to be leaking quite a lot of soot. But other than that, maybe he's not too bad. He's certainly got a dedicated work ethic. Hello. Right over there. What? I wanted a cup of coffee, don't I? Do I not want a cup of coffee? Alright, I mean, I don't, generally. I'm not a big fan of coffee, to be honest with you. Cola. Chocolate. Soda can. Meat snack. Meat snack? Oh, you mean like jerky? Of course, you can't really buy that. Here. Oh, it increases your running speed. That's cute. There's only coffee. Goodness, there's a big selection here. This is a lot more functionality than I would have expected. But no, there's no coffee. I didn't want it. No, I know what you mean. Where the hell am I going to get a cup of coffee? Here, at this time of the night. Why don't I just go to bed, for goodness sake? Instead of being a needy little brat. No, I'm not going to sleep until I've had my coffee. Goodness sake, I'm no rubbish. This is like a team coffee making facility here, but I doubt there is. Oh, the sink's here. Idiot. Derp face McGee didn't even notice it. Idiot. Seriously, where am I going to make myself a coffee? Or am I just meant to go back to sleep? I didn't want to sleep anymore. Only coffee could help me stay up. Yeah. But where? Oh, we can do this again. I remember this from the first episode. Goodness. Alright then. It seems I am on a coffee quest. Where the hell am I going to find some? There's something there. Is that another vending machine? Is that a coffee machine? An espresso. A cappuccino. A French vanilla. I've never heard of one of those before. Hot chocolate with milk. That's probably what I have. Cafe mocha, or I guess that's the espresso. Consuming these helps you stay awake. What do I want then? Do I want the cappuccino that looks like it's got a dead body floating in it? I'm just going to go for the standard espresso. I think that's generally considered to be the most caffeinated, isn't it? The espresso? Rather than the cappuccino? I feel like the cappuccino is more like the middle of the road. Consume. Yes, please. That was free as well. What a good deal. Also, can you get coffee, like hot coffee, out of a vending machine? I feel like you can't do that. Right. Let's see what's happening now. Oh goodness, this is me, but all my controls have been reversed. All of them, Waz and the mouse. What was in that coffee? Right, what room is this? This is number 3. Okay, this is nowhere near where I need to be. I need to be over there? Maybe? What can I hear? Something weird. Good luck finding out what Dad says. Oh, Kitty, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. I've forgotten they're all back to front. I think that's my room there. Yes, it is. Hooray! Oh, okay, there was nobody there. Okay, so it is just the coffee that's made me feel this weird. Fair enough. I feel like that coffee was less an espresso or more an express train to Bonkersville. If it comes with a free straitjacket and an appointment with a psychiatrist. That was weird. A nice touch, and a nice sort of change of sort of style and scenery. But a bit weird. Alright, 3:18 AM. I was sedated. What? What by the coffee? Oh, they got the phones working. That's nice. Oh, I was going to say, I think I'm back home. No, I'm not. It's just a bit darker than it was before. Hello? Who's there? Looks like a small battalion of fleas are farting into the phone receiver. Well, at least the infernal noise is gone. What's that weird red mark on the side of my face? Something a bit weird is going on. Can I, like, wash up? Yes? Oh, genuinely surprised. Alright then. Let's get myself cleaned up a bit. Because that's a very high priority at 3:30 in the morning. Sounds like there's someone in the cupboard. Well, now what exactly? After you've thrown a cheap jump scare in my face. I can't have died, because as I said earlier, the character can't die. I'm dead again. No, not that. This game seriously needs some checkpoints, because this isn't fair. Every time you die, you go straight back to the beginning, and this is a total lie. It doesn't take 40 minutes, it takes a lot longer than that. Kitty aunt. Right then. Because I like this, I do, I'm going to go through all of that again, and get us back to where we were, and this time, I'm not going to throw myself into the arms of Mr. Cupboard Love. Kitty aunt. Alright, you have some forgiveness, game. You've loaded me back to this bit. Alright, that is a little bit more reasonable. I've still got plenty to do, but at least I don't have to go back through the whole thing, so at least that's vaguely reasonable. Alright then, sorry about getting as cross at it as I was, it just didn't say that there was any saving. So let me get us back to where I was with the coffee, and then we'll see if we can figure out what we're supposed to do now. Have spied naughty person. Oh, there's Tommy going to work. Good old Tommy. I have spied naughty person going for a walk. I didn't see him before, but he was over here. You think you can peek into my room? Well, I'm going to peek into yours. You're peeking. Person. Right. Let's get another coffee. This time let's get a cappuccino. Maybe this will go a bit better. Maybe the marshmallows will help. Yeah, apparently there's a lot of ways to die in this bit. Apparently it's very easy to get yourself killed. Because, and now we go into this bit again. Because I was just looking at a walkthrough to see whether there was another ending. It made sense that there would be another ending. But, oh yeah, I forgot what controls back to front. I was only skim reading it to try and not spoil too much of it. But it mentioned something about the pills. But yeah, I still can't read this, can I? I was just thinking, funny, I have no memory of reading that last time. But then, oh yeah, there's a reason for that, old boy. It mentioned something about the pills that we saw here. Goodness, that wasn't the way I meant to turn around, but it's the way that we ended up turning around. Can I take these? I didn't need it. Yes, you do. Desperately you need it. But alright. Just to make things weirder, let's turn the television on. Alright, let's have another go on the phone. No, alright then, let's just go to sleep. And this time, we won't open the cupboard. All these noises. I want a bit of peace and quiet. Man alive, this has been a knackering game to play, but only because I've sucked at so much of it. Alright then, 3:18 AM. Let's get up and see if we can go outside the room rather than muck about inside and get hugged to death like last time. I didn't feel safe going out. I don't feel safe staying in. Alright, I guess I do need to wash my face. I'm not going to go near the cupboard. I'm going to completely ignore that. There we go. I must be able to get outside. I didn't feel safe going in. Really? I don't feel safe staying in. I don't feel safe withdrawing. Unless I'm just meant to go back to sleep. Oh no, apparently I'm meant to go back to sleep. Okay, fair enough. This is actually oddly tense. Mostly just because I don't want to go back and have to do it all over again. Can I get up? Yeah, I can. No, it won't let me go out. Can I call someone on the telephone? Spend a dime and hear you say you're my own? Or however that old song went. There must be something else I can do. Can I wash my face again? Yes, I can. Because there's no such thing as being too hygienic. Okay, I guess I'm gonna sit down and go for a sleep again. Unless I've made a mistake somewhere earlier in the game that screwed me over, but... Oh, there's a knock on the door. Who is it? Joe from front desk. Open the door. Okay. Hello. Didn't I specifically tell you not to wake anyone up? I didn't. I have complaints. What are you making all those goofy noises for? What goofy noises? Whatever it is, just keep it down. Is that why are your eyes all red? Mention the coffee machine, right? I was drinking some stuff. Don't mind me. Oh, that's what this is. Are you messing with me? We don't have no coffee machine here. It's right over there. Okay. I've had enough of your crazy goons here. For once, I thought we had a sober guest, but I guess I am the crazy one here. Oh, I hate my job. Come with me, Joe, and I shall prove it. It's right over here, right by the, Come on, come with me. Come with me, thank you very much. It's right over here. It's right next to the room of this crazy person. He stared in my window, and then he looked out from this balcony bit, and then he ran inside his room, and I tried to accost him. He's a naughty, naughty man. And now he's trying to make a getaway. You should arrest him. It's here. At least it was. There's something left here. There's a box of somewhere. There's a can of paint, I think. It were here, friend. I swear it was. I'm not balmy. It was here. Go back to the room. For some reason, his demeanour completely changed. Why are you pressing your face into me? I swear it was here. I said go back now.
Right, I'm leaving. I'm sorry. Don't shout at me.
There should be some medication in your room that should offer you some relief. Take the table by the TV. Okay. Do you have a permanent resident that lives here that goes around drugging people, and as such you've had to distribute anti-drug medication to everyone in order to make sure that they're alright? Do you not think booting him out would be a decent idea, or does he pay such a premium for this? Take the medicines. This probably isn't a good idea. Requires water. Oh, now I want the water. He's left a cupboard. There we go. I was having a drink. I wasn't washing my face. Alright then. I like this, but man is it. It's wearing me down. Getting worn down, but... Alright, now what? No one out there. Can I go back outside again? I didn't feel safe going out. Alright. The hell was that? The hell was that? It was either a camera flash or a gun going off. I feel like if it had been a gun, we would have heard more and seen less. Well, this is a predicament. I could hide in there, I could hide in here. You know what? think I can talk again. I hope. Do you think he's gone? No, he's still there. Would you go away? I don't know what to do. I don't know how to make him go away. I should transpire, but I'm actually meant to do something here. Who is it?
Please open the door. I need help.
No. No, 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 go away. Go away. Go away. Can I talk to him again?
I know you're in there. Oh God, I'm leaving. I'm running away.
Apparently I need to do yet more. I need your help. Please open the door. Please leave. I just need to talk to you. I swear I'm not a cop. Why would I think you were a policeman? Go away or I'm going to call the cops. Sorry, I actually turned the sound. I turned the speakers off, so I couldn't actually hear anything for that last little bit there because I just wanted to absolutely minimise the sound on the sound on the thing. To this day, I find it really weird that the manager preferred not to get police involved, as would have affected the motel's reputation, and let go of the situation. I believe that the town could have been home to a cult or a drug ring, or possibly something even worse. Tommy arrived with the car after what felt like a year. I never went on long road trips again, and I always took aeroplanes. Goodness! We reached the end. Yay! I got to the end and survived it all. Huzzah! Wow. This is a brilliant improvement on the first episode. Not to imply that the first episode was bad, because it wasn't at all. The first episode was really fun, but this one was really, really fun. It had lots of interesting sort of physical enhancements in terms of like having a car to drive with and having like it tapping into the microphone when you're hiding. That reminded me so much of Welcome Back to the Game, like hiding from Lucas in the shower. Oh man, that reminded me so much of that. Old memories. And just in terms of like the story, it was more sort of mysterious and unusual, and it kept you guessing about who was actually going to try and kill you. And it sort of presented people to you which you thought were going to be bad guys, but actually turned out they were good guys. Like the guy from the gas station that gave you a lift, and the hotel manager, which is nice. It's tricky to do that, and I always admire a story that can keep you guessing about who's on your side and who isn't. So that was really fun. That was really enjoyable. I like that there's a few ways you can die and screw it up. I do wish there were a few more checkpoints, particularly at the beginning bit of the game, because it seems like the only checkpoint I know of is the one getting to the motel. I feel like maybe there could be another checkpoint somewhere, but that was fun. I feel like such an idiot for just walking off into the darkness. I walked for a good 10 minutes. Ugh, what a moron I am. Right, never mind. Oh dear, that was fantastic. I really look forward to seeing where the rest of this goes, because how many are they doing for this? They're doing 5, at least they've planned 5. And this actually brings me to something I wanted to talk about at the beginning, and it's this. What's this all about? Why do I... This could just be like a random idea of mine, but it feels to me, not it fears to me, like each of these stories might be a real story. It doesn't say that they're based on true events, or it doesn't say that they're like a video game reenactment of people's stories. But why would this be here if not to like drum up ideas for new stories? Unless it's just like a feedback thing, which it might be, but that'd be an odd way of presenting a request for feedback. But maybe that's what they are. And if they are real stories, then goodness, that adds something very nice to it. Knowing that they're actually really a bit spooky. It's like when a horror movie ends and it says based on a true story. It's always sends an extra shiver down your spine. Right, that was the second episode of Fears to Fathom. I look forward to the third one. Yeah. These are really enjoyable, and as I said, this one moved on massively from the first one in terms of how advanced it was, so I really look forward to seeing what's in the third one. Yeah, it should be good fun. Right then, thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.